You've probably heard of XRP, the crypto tied to Ripple, and SWIFT, the old school giant of international banking. But which one's the real champ? Is XRP about to flip the script on global payments, or is SWIFT too big to fail? And most importantly, should you be buying XRP right now? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know everything you need to decide for yourself. Let's get into it. What is XRP? So let's start with the new kid on the block, XRP. Picture this. Back in 2012, a crew of fintech rebels, Jed McCallum, Chris Larson, and Arthur Brito, kicked off Ripple Labs in San Francisco. Their big idea? Build a blockchain-powered system called the XRP Ledger to shake up how money moves around the world. And at the core of this system is XRP, the native crypto that's got everyone talking. Why is it a big deal? Well, XRP is designed to make cross-border payments lightning fast and dirt cheap, especially for banks and financial institutions. Think of it like a turbocharged middleman that cuts out the slow, clunky processes we've been stuck with forever. In a world where sending money overseas can feel like waiting for a carrier pigeon, XRP is here to change the game. But how does it stack up against the reigning king of international payments? Let's talk about SWIFT next. What is SWIFT? Now, if XRP is the flashy new sports car, SWIFT is the armored tank that's been rolling strong since 1973. SWIFT stands for the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. Yeah, it's a mouthful, but stick with me. Based in Belgium, this beast connects over 11,000 banks and financial institutions across the globe. Every single day, it handles a mind-blowing 44 million messages. That's like the WhatsApp of the banking world. SWIFT's been the go-to for international money transfers for decades. If you've ever sent cash overseas through your bank, chances are SWIFT was behind it. It's reliable, it's trusted, and it's everywhere. But here's the catch. It's not exactly fast, and it's definitely not cheap. So how does it compare to XRP when the gloves come off? Let's break it down with the three big showdowns: speed, fees, and adoption. You're not going to want to miss this. First up, speed. How fast can these two move your money across borders? Let's be real. Nobody likes waiting a week for their cash to land. It's 2025, not 1925. So who's got the edge here? XRP is like the Usain Bolt of payments. Thanks to its consensus-based algorithm, no complicated mining here, transactions on the XRP ledger wrap up in just 3 to 5 seconds. Yep, you heard that right. You send the money and boom, it's there before you can even refresh your screen. That's insane, right? It's built for a world that doesn't have time to wait. Now, SWIFT, it's more like a leisurely stroll. The time it takes for a swift transfer can vary wildly. If you're moving money between big, well-connected banks in places like the US or Europe, it might take 1 to 2 days. But if you're sending cash to a smaller country with less banking muscle, good luck. Could be 5 days or more. Oh, and don't forget, SWIFT doesn't count weekends. So if you send money on a Friday, you're twiddling your thumbs until Monday. Speed round goes to XRP, no contest. But hold up, there's more to this fight. Next up, fees. Because let's face it, nobody wants to get nickel and dimed when they're sending money. So how do XRP and SWIFT stack up when it comes to keeping your wallet happy? XRP is basically the budget king. The Ripple team built it to be a cheaper alternative, not just to banks, but even to Bitcoin, which was the OG crypto back in the day. Get this, the average XRP transaction costs just $0.0002. That's not a typo. It's 2/10,000ths of a dollar. Whether you're sending $10 or $10 million, the fee stays the same. That's next level affordability, and it's why banks are starting to perk up and pay attention. SWIFT, on the other hand, is like that friend who always picks the expensive restaurant. Fees can range anywhere from $10 to $50 per transfer, depending on the banks involved, the countries, and how much you're sending. Sure, it's cheaper than some old-school wire transfers, but compared to XRP's microscopic costs, it's not even close. Round 2 goes to XRP again, but don't count SWIFT out yet. There's one more battle to go. All right, last round, adoption. A payment system can be fast and cheap, but if nobody's using it, it's like a party with no guests. So who's got the bigger crew? XRP's been hustling hard to get noticed. Ripple Labs has locked down partnerships with some heavy hitters. Think Santander Bank, Bank of America, even the Commonwealth Bank of Australia. That's a solid start for a blockchain network that's still young in the game. But here's the kicker. XRP's still fighting some legal battles, especially in the US, and that's holding it back from going full mainstream. It's got potential, but it's not everywhere yet. SWIFT, though, it's the undisputed champ of reach. With over 11,000 institutions in its network, it's got boots on the ground in every corner of the planet. It's been around for 50 years. It's fully compliant with regulators, and banks trust it like an old friend. XRP might be nipping at its heels, but Swift's global domination is on another level. This round's a slam dunk for WIFT. So where does that leave us? XRP versus Swift. Okay, let's step back and look at the scoreboard. XRP's crushing it on speed and fees. 3 to 5 seconds and $0.0002 per transaction is untouchable. It's like a shiny new rocket ship built for the future. Swift's got the edge on adoption with its massive network and decades of trust. It's the battleship that's been holding the fort forever. So why might XRP be better? If you want fast, cheap transfers, it's a no-brainer. Imagine sending money to your cousin in Japan and it's there in 5 seconds for less than a penny. That's the dream Ripple's chasing, and it's why some banks are jumping on board. But why might SWIFT still win? It's the safe bet. It's got the connections, the reputation, and none of the crypto risks, like losing your funds if you mess up your wallet's seed phrase. With SWIFT, the banks handle everything for you. No stress, no crypto learning curve. But here's the twist. Neither one's perfect. XRP's got a trust problem. Crypto and blockchain still freak out a lot of people. Some see it as the Wild West, and that's keeping Ripple's network smaller than it could be. Plus those legal hurdles, they're a big roadblock. If Ripple can't sort that out, it might stay stuck in the slow lane. Swift's got its own baggage. Those high fees and slow speeds, they're starting to feel outdated in a world where crypto's raising the bar. And here's a wild thought. What if Swift decides to fight back by adding blockchain to its playbook? It's got the resources to pull it off. That could flip this whole debate upside down. So the million-dollar question, should you buy XRP? Let's break it down. If you believe in the future of crypto and think Ripple can keep stacking up bank partnerships, XRP could be a steal. It's sitting at a fraction of a dollar right now, and if it takes off, the gains could be massive. Some dream of it hitting $10,000 one day, but let's be real, that's a long shot. The market cap would need to be in the trillions, and that's a stretch even for the biggest crypto bulls. On the flip side, XRP's risky. Legal battles, crypto volatility, and competition from Swift mean it's not a sure thing. If you're not into managing wallets or dealing with blockchain's quirks, maybe stick to the sidelines. Swift's not something you can invest in directly. It's not a crypto, but it's a reminder that traditional systems aren't going down without a fight. My take? XRP's got huge potential if Ripple plays its cards right. It's faster, cheaper, and built for tomorrow. But Swift's the king for a reason. It's got the trust and the network. If you're buying XRP, you're betting on the future, not the present. So ask yourself, are you ready to roll the dice? Before we wrap up, let's hit some quick FAQs you might be wondering about. Can Ripple take over Swift? Maybe. It's got the tech, but Swift could adapt and fight back with its own blockchain moves. Will banks actually use Ripple? Some already are. Santander and others are in, but it's not a done deal yet. Can XRP hit $10,000? Technically possible, but don't hold your breath. It's a moonshot. Here's why this matters. International payments are a trillion-dollar game, and XRP is trying to grab a slice of it. Comparing it to Swift shows us what crypto can do and where it still needs to grow. So what's your move? Are you team XRP or team SWIFT? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm dying to hear what you think. If you like this deep dive, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next crypto breakdown. We're just getting started, fam. See you in the next one. And that's a wrap. XRP versus Swift. It's the battle of the future versus the heavyweight champ. Whether you're buying XRP or just watching from the sidelines, you've got the full scoop now. Stay sharp, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next video.